Hey everybody, it's me, Monster Matt 345 here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing a delicacy that is only available over in the United Kingdom, the classic cheap energy drink, Boost Energy. So that's kind of exciting before because one of the things that I haven't really covered on this YouTube channel is budget energy drinks. There is a couple of retail stores that sell this drink called Emerge, which is like it's kind of Red Bull tasting. It's about 25 pence, so it's a very, very cheap energy drink, a very cheap alternative to Red Bull, which in itself, I believe Red Bull can be well over £1 nowadays, to be honest with you. So I thought that I would drop in and start reviewing a couple of these drinks. And the first one that I'm reviewing, like I say, is a bit of a delicacy for us growing up in the UK. Boost Energy. Um, it's kind of the same sort of idea. It is supposed to emulate the flavour of Red Bull. It's supposed to be a bit of a cheaper version of Red Bull for you to enjoy. I know that whenever I was a kid growing up, and whenever I was way too young, all the boys in my class, myself included, used to go up to the shop and buy a bottle of Boost. It wasn't really in cans traditionally back then. It was just kind of big giant bottles that were about a litre, I think, and they were probably no more than £1. And it's something that I wasn't overly fond on. It used to give me jitters whenever I was a kid because I was probably about 14 or 15 at the time and I didn't have a lot of experience in it. And over time, I kind of drifted away from energy drinks. I drifted away from energy drinks and completely. But even whenever I came back and I fell in love with Red Bull and I fell in love with Monster even more, which ended up being the reason why I have this channel name, I kind of left Boost behind. So whenever I seen it in the shop today, and I was in the kind of thinking about doing another video because a lot's changed, which I'll discuss in 2 seconds. So I wanted to make a video and I thought, do you know what? I'll give this a try. I'll talk about my own personal history with Boost and I will give it a little taste in canned form and see what it's like. And if a couple of people watch it, if I get maybe like 10 views, I'll start trying other Boost energy drinks as well because like I say, as far as I know, it's only available inside the UK. It is a budget energy drink, but they have gone up in price a lot over the last few years. This is now, I think this cost me 59 pence, which compared to the old days, like I say, even compared to the likes of what sells at Home Bargains, and I think B&M sell it as well, the Emerge. This is almost a luxury energy drink now because you can buy 2 Emerge for the price of 1 Boost. But we'll see if it's worth that price. We'll maybe try Emerge over the next couple of days and we'll go on this great discovery together. So as you can see, as I kind of alluded to a minute or two ago, I had an awful mistake with my hair recently. I was getting very tired of how long it was. I was getting sick and tired of having the fringe in my eyes constantly. And just in an absolute mad moment, I decided to just cut my fringe off with a pair of kitchen scissors. Don't ask me why I did this. Don't ask me what my logic was behind it or why I cut it. Basically, I cut it, down to the bone after it being around my eye height. And I cut it soaking wet as well, which I've found out in the last couple of days is another rule that you don't cut your hair, especially if you're going to do it with kitchen scissors, especially if you're going to do it yourself when you have no hairdressing experience. Do not cut it whenever it's wet, because the hair will dry and it will kind of lift it up a wee bit. So yeah, that explains why my hair is now trimmed down to the bone. My boyfriend, who has the patience of a saint to deal with me, I literally woke him up at about 6:30 in the morning because I did this while I was getting ready for work, and I woke him up to let him know that I had made a huge mistake with my hair. And yeah, he thought I was very silly, but he cuts his own hair, so he kind of gave me the once over and tidied things up a bit, which I do very, very soundly appreciate. But anyway, on to the video. Boost energy drink. It is a carbonated mixed fruit flavor drink with taurine, caffeine and B vitamins with sugars and sweeteners. So essentially this is a Red Bull. Let's not beat around the bush here. Now, Red Bull, as far as I know, it is supposed to be a mixed fruit flavour, despite the fact that really I can't pinpoint what fruit is supposed to be used in Red Bull, and I have really thought about it in the past. And this, like I say, it's the same coloured liquid from memory of the old bottles we used to buy. It's the same kind of the same color, the same taste, the same smell. But we'll give it a try here and we'll see how Boost stacks up. And oh boy, does this take me back to the old days. So there's a nice smell hitting me here as soon as I opened it up there. It smells sweet, but it also smells like it has a kind of sour twinge to it. And I'm getting a lot of nostalgia coming back because I think I can very well remember that sour smell and that sour taste, because it kind of makes your mouth twinge a wee bit. One of the things I also remember about Boost, like I say, I'm sure it's been retooled and the flavour's been changed a million times over, but it is an energy drink that is kind of loses its fizz very quick as well. But let's give it a try here. Yeah, it still has that bitter edge to it. Now that said, it did take me back there having a drink of it, but my issue with this drink is that it's not, like I say, it's a cheap energy drink. I don't think it's intended to be here to pack a punch with its flavour. It's one of those drinks that exists solely for people who just want a bit of a boost. They maybe don't. Oh, they just want a bit of a boost with original Boost energy flavour. Sorry, everybody. I laughed at my own stupidity there. I think that, yes, sorry, to get me back on track. It's something people who don't like coffee pick up. It's cheap. It gives them that boost. It gives them that energy lift and allows them to kind of focus and face the day. But it doesn't particularly do a big amount in terms of taste. It actually has a more sour edge than I ever remember it having. Its flavour most certainly does not taste like fruit. It does taste like Red Bull, just albeit a very cheap kind of Red Bull. And you can certainly see what they're going for there in terms of emulating the Red Bull. But that bitter twinge to it, that kind of twang that makes your face contort a tad, to me is kind of frustrating. It's something that's not very pleasant and enjoyable, but at the same time it is it's a cheaper drink. But I will most certainly say that it does not particularly provide you with with this incredible taste or anything along those lines. And you can kind of almost feel as if, even though you've drank it already, that you're going to get a heartburn as well. That's maybe me being a bit over dramatic. It's maybe me just remembering how bad it was. But my mouth feels very twangy. My stomach feels like it's kind of, got something in it now. It feels kind of bloated and full. And I most certainly am not a huge fan of it, to be quite honest with you. But look, like I say, it's a cheap energy drink. It's something to give you a quick uplift in the morning. It's something worth trying if you're on a budget and you want to save a bit of money, especially if you like that Red Bull flavour. It's not close to Red Bull in my opinion. It doesn't have that same smooth taste to it. The Red Bull most certainly isn't bitter. But if you're looking to save a bit of money and you already like Red Bull, give it a try, because it could be something that you could kind of catch on with. If I was giving it a rating out of 5 for value of money, I would probably give it about maybe a 2.5 kind of range, because it's not as cheap as Emerge is now, and to be quite truthful with you, it's not as nice as Emerge as well, despite the fact that it's double the price, maybe even a 2 for value. But in terms of my overall rating, I would have to give Boost a 1 out of 5, to be quite truthful. I don't like the aftertaste. I don't like how it makes my stomach feel. But it's a hard one to say, because you cannot be expecting a 5 out of 5 drink whenever you taste this Boost. But I expected a fair bit more, to be quite honest with you. But it's a high caffeine drink. I can feel my energy coming alive. I can feel myself getting excited and more like kind of alive. But in general, it just doesn't stack up. So, I mean, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 rating. It's one of the lowest ratings I've gave it in a while. It just is missing quite a lot, and it leaves a lot to be desired. But this has been Monster Matt 345. Hopefully you're all keeping okay and the year's going well. Apologies for my video last week where I was very down. I probably shouldn't have recorded, to be quite truthful with you, because I wasn't feeling myself that day. I was feeling very sad, unlike today. I know we all get those days, and like I said in the video, even whenever I do feel sad, I always keep in mind that how you feel today is not how you're going to feel the rest of your life. It might not be how you'll even feel tomorrow, and that's something to always keep fighting for and to always remember in the back of your mind, because it's a very valuable tool to know whenever you feel that kind of black and white thinking that there's nothing worth living for and your life's horrible, that things do change, whether that's for bad or for good. Usually it is for good. Things will change and you will not be in the same position forever. So Boost is half decent, and maybe half decent's not fair. Boost is a fifth decent, and I'm doing well as well. So thank you very much everyone for checking out this video today. This has been Monster Matt 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 here, and thank you for checking out my video, and have a lovely week everybody, okay? Thank you.